All right, guys, welcome to the quarterfinal, to the second set of quarterfinals here of the Wavy Gold Cup, a competition, a multi-style competition with a prize pool of €400. That is a lot of money, and you could already go into the top 8 with that and then get yourself a chance, because top 5 and 6 will go home with merch, which is really cool to see. And good luck to the players. We're gonna start with a map as in the other set of quarterfinals as well. We're gonna start with Donovan, the map from Firestorm. A pretty hard map, I would say. You can definitely make mistakes on those transitional parts and also misalign your turn and then crash into a wall or into a pole or maybe into the ending, as we have seen that one beforehand. But you might wonder yourself, you might wonder, what is this competition about? What is it? It is a multi-style competition with 4 maps from very, very good mappers. We have a map from Rocat, a map from Slace, a map from Kiesler, and also this one being from Firestorm. And this is particularly the first map. And yeah, the WR is a 57.50. So that is the competition about. We have 4 maps in the map pool, and the format is cup mode. So cup mode means one warm-up before every 4 sets of live round, and then those 4 live rounds you can collect, or you will collect points if you finish 10 for first, 6 for second, 4 for third, and 3 for fourth position. And you do that till a point threshold of not 400 points, of 100 points. And if you have surpassed or reached that point limit, you will activate the finest mode, and then you have to win 1 more round in order to go through. You cannot lose the finest mode. If you have it, you have it, and then only the victory matters. Only the top 2 goes through. And it's also possible that every player here in this matchup, which might be possible, is finalist. We have shei, Silver, and Ener. B-Genius all the way, 3 B-Genius drivers, and then there's Feed, who underperformed but has also WR on this track. So Feed is not a slow driver, and he knows how to cope pressure, but you know, he is already in this round a bit further behind. So Feed is at the moment on P number 3 and is not really doing it too good here. So Feed is behind shei and Silver, and they're also not with the best start here into this map, but this can of course happen here as Feed is losing more and more time. You look at that, already 0.2 behind shei and Ener, behind shei and Silver. And also not here. Actually got quite a good amount of speed, but Feed is not really feeding it. He's not really feeding it. Okay, I'm sorry for that. But also shei with a great time here with a 57.50. That is equivalent to the top 20 on this map. So definitely a great time from shei. Silver on second and then Feed on third. So not really matching the pace from his PB. But maybe he does it in this round. And maybe. Now, who knows, who knows. Oh, Feed almost clipping it there. The outside of the black block there. Of the platform block. But makes a mistake there on the inside. So Feed dead. Feed dead. And won't play a role in this round. Silver and shei are leading again. As Ener is also close by. So let's follow Ener here. Let's follow Ener and see if he can make something happen. Not the best uphill sectors though, as Silver goes over the penalty grass there and lost quite some speed, but got the most direct approach and didn't have to steer that much. So that's why Silver is still on that first position. And yes, he will stay ahead. Silver will take it. Ener on second and shei on P number 3. Feed on fourth after that mistake, but you can see the level here. It's getting really close, and seeing Feed only with 7 points after 2 rounds. Maybe he didn't get a good day that far, but he is getting aced from Team B-Genius at the moment. Silver and shei ahead of Ener here, who's at 9 points, but also has gotten himself a second position in that prior round. Feed with a god tier start. Look at the speed from Feed TM here, aka Pack Jr. So he gets it really nicely and goes into the lead. Ener on second after a mistake from both shei and also from Silver, as you can see there. They're all a bit behind We are now only left with feet and Ener. This uphill really important to not get yourself airtime or something like that, or oversteer, else you could lose the gear. Feet goes so outside. Ener, however, with the... Yeah, you have to go outside there. It looks weird, but you have to do that in order to not get yourself any airtime or something like that. So Ener has to settle on second. Feet with a good time here, 57.60 on first. Ener behind Shea and Silver are on third and fourth. And the first 10-pointer for Feed. Man, what a close match. Look at that. 19, 18, 17, and 15 points. That is really close. That is really, really close. But we are only in the third round. Round number 4 is coming up. Let's see who is surviving that. Who is surviving this round and who will make a mistake, or who will make the first mistake, as no one actually makes that mistake or makes a mistake. That's for the just when I talk about it, it's Silver completely flipping there, doing a nice stun, and still is on the track, but still he is dead here. He's dead in this round and he will not play a role, as Feed, Shea and Ener are batting it out for first. Feed is in second, but look at the speed from Ener here. The line here is really decisive to get yourself a good line over the dirt. It feels awkward actually to drive over there, but who's getting that second position? Ener with a good line. Feed has to release Shea with the understeer, but Feed gets it there because Ener oversteered, and that is what matters. You really have to get that gear in there, and also the speed, because the more steer on grass, the more speed you lose in this regard, and you just, yeah, you don't accelerate that fast or just lose speed. And that's what happened to Ener. And Ener only with 4 points in this round. Okay, the next map is Pollenster by Rocat. Rocat is also a very known mapper. WR is from Feed as well. And if we take a look at the ranking here, Feed on second. I mean, he made a good comeback, but still he was not dominating. So despite having the WR, Feed not really, dominating the match here as you might have expected it. Pollenster from Rocat is the next map, which is, also, all the maps are multi-style and not that easy. They look easy, but if you drive them, you will find a lot of problems, especially gear management and also drifting, which is the important factor on this one. The skills that you have to bring here on this format or on those maps. WR is a 52.55 from a Feed, as mentioned beforehand. And yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead into the next round and see who's gonna take it. Good luck to the players. And we still have, or we again have 4 live rounds on this track. So good luck. Let's follow Ener here. Let's follow Ener because he's at 19 points. He's at 19 points and definitely has to make something happen. Ener, the genius driver. He could get knocked out from Silver and Shea. It is definitely one player who is out of this competition here. But the question, who is that? Is it Ener, or is it Shea, or is it Silver, or maybe 2 of them? But also the good thing is one is definitely going to the semi-final. So that's also a good factor, as Feed is leading here. Great start here from the French driver. Everyone is French in this match who's playing, but they are all also internationally on international tournaments. They are really successful. They are very great and gifted players. And it is Silver who makes that first mistake. Ener and Shea are behind, but it seems that Ener will actually take that second position just behind Feed, who gets first with a great ending and a great time, a 52.89, a safe time, and Ener is taking second. So it's getting a bit more cozy here. 33, 32, 25 and 25 points, but still only 8 points between the players. And Silver is bonking. Oh no, Silver had a great start into the race or into the match. And now silver is down to P4 again after saying FFS in that prior round. It is silver dropping down to P4 again. So not looking too good for him. So let's see Ener on a P3. Feet and shei are also in the battle here, but Feet again with a great line over that part, and Feet could go into the lead with that. Just with the second first place in a row, Feet seems to have arrived in the match, but also shei here with a great round, but gets some airtime. Maybe that was intentional. Looked a bit weird though, but he can just save it. That's why he was thinking that. So Feet getting first, shei on second, and Ener on third, and then we have also silver, but only on fourth. But now the gap is of course extending or rising because Ener and silver have gotten themselves only 4 and 3 points. All right, next round coming up. Can Feet win it again? Or will it be someone else? Maybe one of the Begenius trio here. Maybe they can also make it happen or not. As shei gets a good start. Feet as well. Good gear management and good amount of speed that Feet is accumulating over this section. Also a nice apex here. Look at the speed from Feet here. He really shows why he has WR on this one. He really shows us that. And also here, great apex, but shei goes into the lead here, but just temporarily. Feet is on his heels, and he can make it. He could make it happen here. He could make it happen. And look at that. It's so close between them. The ending will decide it. Is Feet gonna snipe it or not? Looking good for Feet, and he has more speed, but not the best apex. Never mind, though. Actually really goes in that turn and makes it happen. A 59.94, but definitely a great round. Look at that. Point 2 between first and fourth. But the gap is rising or increasing again because Feet and shei got first and second. All right, next round is coming up. Next round is coming up. And it is Feet not having the best start here. Good approach though, but still not the best speed accumulated. We see the first mistake here from not silver, not shei. We see it from none other than Ener, who is, yeah, not really feeling it here as well as silver. But now silver has the chance to make it happen, to redeem himself, to get himself some confidence. Is it possible for him? Outside approach for a much better apex in this turn. But no, it's not possible for silver. But who's getting first? It's shei actually staying ahead of Feet. 4,000 of a second. Man, but definitely a great round of 0.87 from both shei and Feet. That is a great display of skill, and shei gets himself a 10-pointer. And look at that, almost 20 points after being so close together. Now the gap is actually pretty huge. The next map, Threshold. Threshold is the next map from Kiesler. And let's see who's gonna make that. Hello? There we go. Threshold is the next map. And the WR here is from Link. So not a WR that is occupied from a Feed who had underperformed on map number 1, but now is leading together with shei, who are both doing a fantastic job. So they really created a death grip because Ener and also silver, they are not bad, but they cannot quite match the pace. This track will also be very close because, you know, Feet has local 2. Then we see shei on local 5, Energize on local 6, but of course he played this other match. But Ener and silver on 8 and 9, so they are ready on this track. So every play in the top 10 here. Man, what a match to witness here. All right, let's go and see who's gonna take the victory on this one Will it be Feed again? Or shei to extend their lead over that? Wow, really? That is a weird sham from Elcon, but whatever. Elcon was actually saying... Wait, didn't... Wait a minute. Ah, wow, man. Elcon. Well, whatever. Let's focus on this one here, shei versus Feed. And it will be shei having a bit more speed here by the looks of it. But is it enough? No, 21 thousandths though. If the map was one block longer, then shei would have it. But that wasn't the case. It is Feed winning it and up to, guys, 69 points. Nice. 69 points for Feed. That is great. Ener with a mistake. And also shei. So that's Silver's chance here to come anywhere close. About 20 points between second and third. So that is a pretty clear match thus far. Decided match already. Kind of. If it will stay like that. But now Silver is actually leading here and says, yo guys, I'm not dead. I'm at 38 points, but I can still win this round, as he gets a good line over the dirt here. But shei and also Feed are not slowing down. They are not slowing down, and they are overtaking him just in this particular sector. But he can still get himself a second or third position here. But that is of course not enough. He needs to get more than that. And shei and Feed are just so good. And Silver will be feeling very discouraged by that, because he just lost by a hair. He played a very good round but was stumbling in the ending. So that is unfortunate for him. Only 4 points. And also Ener has to restart the game. So we stop and we wait. So Feed is warming up. And the others are just standing still. Okay. Alright, alright. So Feed practicing this part where you have to hold your gear. Can be really tricky because of the exit. If you oversteer, you lose the gear. So really, actually a pretty important part. So now Ener has loaded in his sheets. But let's go ahead. Good luck, good luck. We are starting in again. Let's see who's gonna take it. Will it be Ener who loaded in his sheets? So let's take a look onto him. The cheater, Kappa. Of course, I'm only joking when I say that. Let's take a look. Is Ener making it or not? So far, not the best start for the BGenius driver. But speaking of his teammates, or about BGenius, his teammates are doing good. But Silver with a mistake, and Feed and shei will, with that, increase their leads. Man. Feed also with a great line there. Really get into there, but, well, you know, it could have been better, but he had to oversteer to not touch the wall there. So Feed really saved it, and also a great time, a 51.44. Man, that is a great time. Feed wins it, shei on second, Ener on third, and then we see Silver on P4. So yeah, the gaps are getting bigger and bigger, and this match is already decided, kind of, you know. Almost 30 points between second and third, and yeah, they're coming closer and closer to the finalist mode. And yeah, let's just see if maybe they can make a sick comeback on the next map, on the last map. The last map of Destiny afterwards. But yeah, shei now with a good run though. Shei now with a good run. I was actually not thinking about that, but he's not giving up. I mean, damn, I thought it was silver. I'm so sorry. I'm just getting so confused because both be genius, both starting with S, but silver can also make it happen. But look, I mean, he doesn't have a bad run. He doesn't have a bad run, and he's still on P3 here with that. Man, what a run. Jeez. Man, they cannot make it happen, and Feet and Shea just getting first and second again. I didn't mean to disrespect there. Sorry, silver. Sorry, but you're not giving up. You're doing a great job, man. Oh man, I'm sorry for that. Sometimes I'm a bit confused with that. A bit bamboozled, you know? A bit bamboozled. So yeah, the next map, and maybe the last map, is Duality. Duality is maybe the last map of this Saturday in this quarterfinal. So we still have the semi-final and final afterwards. So Duality is the next map. It could, I mean, also it could be Silver and Ener just winning every round, theoretically. But on this map, we have the WR being a 59.55 by Azion. Then Feet on second. We also see Ener and Shea on 8th and 9th. And Silver on P15. So everyone in the top 15. So great to see that. And good luck to the players. Good luck. As it is Feet who just needs to finish, just quote unquote, needs to finish on that second position to get himself up to the finalist mode. And he was very strong on this one. Even though he doesn't have WR, he has second WR here. And that leaves Feet. Feet has 2 WRs and 2 second WRs. Man, this guy is crazy. Feet is definitely one of the favorites. But he could also get knocked out in a semifinal. This could be possible. So, and right now he's maybe stumbling under the pressure because he knows that he needs a second position. Goes into the tree. I was seeing that line from miles away that he had a misalignment there. So Feet really losing out on a lot of time. Not sure if he can even finish because he had to go for a standing respawn. And Feet is dead in this round. So top 3 be genius. Ener, Shea or Silver, who will get first. They will declare that under themselves. Shea would of course go up to 92 points with that. Alright. Into the last turn we go here. Let's take a look who's gonna have the decisive angle here. It's so close between them. It is Ener with a good amount of speed who gets the lowest airtime. It's Shea making it. No, Ener takes it. But what a great round. Ener, Shea, and then we see Silver still finishing on third, but still, man, what a round. Ener gets himself a well-needed 10-pointer. Feet only with 3 points, but he was still able to finish. So next round comes up, round number 14, and Feet just has to finish to get finalist or to claim finalist mode. You know, if he finishes, he is in finalist, else he's not. But finishing is not the hardest part. You have a finish timeout of 20 seconds. That means that if the first person finishes, you have 20 seconds time to finish your round. Right, Shea, Feet, and Silver in the mix. Silver was looking really strong in all the rounds. Really, he's a very strong player, but makes that mistake there. Man, the caster's curse is kicking in. He's playing fantastic. And also, it is Shea making a mistake. So, Ener on second, Feet on first, and he could deny some points to the players, especially to Ener, who was on a round number here and could have gone up to 70 points. So, Feet up to finalists with that. Feet up to finalists with that. 59.99, so sub 1 minute time from Feed. And good luck to him. Good luck to Feed. Into the next round we go. And of course, Feet is in finalist. So finalist means that he has to win one more round in order to go into the semifinal. Thus far, it's looking good for him. Gets a good start. Also a good airtime, a good reduction of airtime. And is in the fight with Shei, who could go up to finalist mode himself with a victory. He needs to win though. 98 points is not enough to reach finalist mode just yet. Alright, Silver also close by here as well as Ener, but they are, yeah, 0.2 away here, or 0.15 from them, and also didn't hold the gear there from Silver. He didn't hold the gear, and it's looking good for Feet to take it home. Feet has only one more crucial part to go, this dirt section, this left-hander, and then the finish jump. But Shei is attacking, Shei is attacking. He could have a bit better, but got a little bit of a bump, and Feet will take it. Feet will take it, and Feet is in the semifinal. So GG's to him. The first spot is there, and this means that we have 2 B-Genius players that will have to leave this competition. Okay, no one is in finalists yet from those players. It is Shei who just has to finish. Ener is at 69 points. And then there is Silver at 60. So now the first place is there. But Shei was usually a good contender for that. But yeah, now he is in that battle. So Silver is not giving up here. Silver is not giving up after having a rough match here. He is going for that 10-pointer. Shei with a release. But it is Silver still with a better line. And Silver might take it here as he has only one more turn to go. Shei will be finalist regardless what happens in this round. He just has to finish. But he can't deny valuable points to Silver, who could go up to 70 points. Shei, however, with a great ending. And shei will make it. Shei in the lead. 1 minute 0.06 for him. Silver on second. And then we have Ener on third. And Shei with that has plenty of finalist attempts to work with here. So we have the Firestorm map again. Darlovon, which could be the decider. It does not have... It could also not be the decider. Could also go to around 21 or 22 even. Maybe. So good luck to the players. Yes, we have one more warm-up, which I won't commentate here because my voice is almost is gone almost. So we see a lot of Feet fans in the chat. Feet definitely one of the favorites. And what is actually cup of the day? Let me check a minute. I don't know. Whatever. Let's go into this round. This is more important than cup of the day. Let's take a look. Silver, Shei, or Ener. Who's gonna take it? Bear in mind it's Shei who is in finalist. And Silver and Ener still have a long way to go. So one mistake and it could be over and out for them. But Silver on a good way to make it happen here. But no, steers in too early and makes that mistake. So he is dead. And Shei is right now having the good chance here of making it happen. Ener, however, also with a good map here, or a good part of the track, but now has lost it there, had to release. And this means that Shei only has the ending to clear, and he could use his first finalist attempt, and yes, he will do so indeed. One more jump, and Shei is through here, a 57.534. So Shei is through, and Ener and also Silver are out of this competition. Man, what a dominant performance actually. I was not expecting that. I was definitely not expecting that. They were playing really well.